Last time we traveled to Dragonblite to do more questing on our Night Elf warrior. We went and met the High Lord, High Commander, Wormbane, and we were just going to speak to the Griffin Commander up here. We are technically still in Kata time, but we are now taking Wrath quests. I don't know if that will cause any issues. Urk points to a griffin. Have you ever ridden one of those? It's simple, friend. Just hop on and tell it where to go. Well, yes, we have. With this whistle, you can call down a Winter Guard Griffin mount. The creature and head towards the ruins of Winterguard Village, now known as the Karen Fields. So guys, I'm not sure if these quests really have anything to do with the dragons, because that is why we came here. So we're going to mount this griffin. We'll go see what this quest is all about, but we will probably put this quest line on hold for a bit in order to take quests that will hopefully have to do with dragons. As I said in the previous episode, I've never actually quested in this area before while leveling, so I don't actually know if these quests have a lot to do with the dragons or not, but we will find out together, I suppose. Oh my, yes, it's taking us to the Grizzly Hills. I did mention this in a previous episode, that this is one of the locations in World of Warcraft that I like, because it's a big pine forest, and I think it is quite beautiful. Look at the purple flowers down there. It's very pretty. But we are not supposed to be questing here, so we will probably just take a flight path back. We should have stuck to the quest that called us here, honestly, but as I've said many, many times before, I am terrible at sticking to a path. Oh no. Well, that's not good. There's the Horde. I didn't even realize that that was an issue. I play Horde characters so often that when we flew over the base, I thought we were going to land in it. I should have realized we are quite literally on a 7th Legion Griffin. For those of you who don't know, Griffins are associated with the Alliance. There are very few Griffin mounts in the game that I think you can actually use on the Horde, if any. I'm not actually sure if you can use any on the Horde. Most of the Griffin mounts have a Wyvern counterpart that will show when you ride on it, when you're playing a Horde character, rather than appearing as the Griffin model. In addition to that, yeah, let's turn this in really quick. I will come back for your quests, but not now, sir. In addition to the Griffins being associated with the Alliance, the 7th Legion, as I mentioned, is in fact a alliance soldiers or something. There's also the SI-7, which are basically spies, roguish types that are charged with protecting the king. They are basically the Secret Service, just like who would protect the president, I guess. When you play through Miss Pandaria on the Alliance side, the starting quests actually have a lot to do with the SI-7. You will play as your character, and you are taking quests from a night elf spy, I believe his name is Brel, and his friends on the SI-7, Mishka, who is a healer, Sully the Pickle, I think is his name, and he's a dwarf. And there's also a sniper named Amber. I'm not exactly sure if everyone on SI-7 is a rogue, because they don't exactly all seem to be very roguish types. But especially Sully is quite loud. But they all seem to serve a purpose on the team, for what it's worth. And I always remember those quests because they were very funny and memorable. And they would tell you the stories of what happened before your arrival. And you would get to play through, especially Sully's stories. He talks about how he befriended a raccoon, only for the sniper, Amber, to shoot it. And he immediately finds another raccoon. It just goes about like nothing even happened. It was cute, memorable. I will probably eventually do those quests on this channel as well, as I do plan to play through most of this game. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of content to cover in World of Warcraft. So this will be a very long series. I may end up having to break it into several parts so that it flows a little better. For right now, we are going to continue with our warrior though. Alright, it looks like after a very long flight, we've arrived back in Star's Rest. We took rifle the bodies from her. She's the one that we actually came here for the Hero's Call board. So we will go and do her quest, since it will probably lead to the storyline that we are intended to follow. Some ghosts in the way. I'm just going to get rid of this one because it's going to aggro to us anyways. I almost regret making a warrior now because we can't exactly just sneak past everything as we could on a rogue or a druid. I really like playing rogue. It may be the next thing that I play, honestly. I will say that I plan to start another series for this gameplay. For those of you who are following along, you'll remember that last time we actually ended a storyline in the Badlands where we made a dragon egg, a black dragon egg, through some questionable. And then Deathwing, the leader of the Black Dragonflight, came and burned the person, the black or the red dragon, Rhea, who was making the egg with us. And we thought it was lost, but a left note from Rhea showed that the egg had actually been already moved somewhere safe. If you're interested in knowing what happened with that egg, is following that storyline. That storyline can only be played by a rogue character, so I could not do it on this Night Elf warrior, unfortunately. But I do have a rogue that actually has had the start of that quest in their log for years now, but I never had time to start it because I was always busy doing current content with friends and guildmates. So I will be starting that quest line finally. I'm supposed to be opening these pouches, aren't I? Very good, very good. But yes, I will be starting that quest line on my rogue, who's had that quest for a very long time now. And then get to see the quest associated with it and the storyline that it involves. It is a long quest. I actually took that quest on my old account and finished it. It was actually a fun story to do, and I'm excited to do it again. The reward for the end of the quest is actually what was at the time probably the best daggers in the game. It is actually legendary daggers. So, for people who don't play this game, legendary items, if you'll see what I have on right now, some of the things that I have on, this light blue tells you that it is an heirloom. It will level with us as we level. This is a white item, meaning that it's, oh gosh, so it's actually not very good. It's very basic. Green items are uncommon, and from there it goes up to blue, like this one, which is lower item level, which is why I don't have it equipped. Then it goes to purple, which is epic, and then you have legendaries, which are orange, kind of gold around the edges, and that is very rare, normally obtained through questing, hard quests. My god, these bracers are so bad that I'm considering putting on this mail instead. But we are supposed to be wearing plate. I'm sure it would not matter too much, but I'm just going to keep what we have on. Anyways, before continuing this quest that I just took from this ghost here, I'm going to go hand in the one that the mage gave to us, the archmage. But yes, so the end result of that quest will be legendary daggers, 2 of them, a pair. And so, I will be covering that in another series on this channel. There's also another legendary quest that I plan to take. It is for another weapon for casters that will allow us to turn into a blue dragon. I also cannot do that on this character, as clearly we are not a spellcaster, we are a warrior. But that quest involves the blue dragon fight. And so, since this beginning kind of playthrough, I suppose, has to do with dragons, I will be doing it. So, as you may have guessed, the dagger quest line obviously has a lot to do with dragons as well. I mean, if it wasn't obvious by the fact that it is a continuation of the blue dragon egg. Anyways, we did pick up that quest. Let me read it. The quest that we picked up from the ghost is called Avenge This Atrocity. Kill any, or actually let's read the description. These so-called mage hunters came here and destroy our resting place. Avenge us, or I will use it to, or I'll see to it that your base of operations is overrun with spirits of the dead. So, you're now killing hunters. two-story building overlooking the pit. I require proof of their demise, if be so kind. Okay, so we're going that way for the mage quest. We can take out some of these hunters along the way. I don't actually know fully what the mage hunters are, though it sounds very familiar. As I said, I have not actually done the dragonblite quest line. I only know that dragonblite is where the warmest accord is, and where dragons come to die. So I figured if we came here, we'd be getting some dragonflight story. Especially because during Wrath, there was the Nexus War, which resulted in the blue aspect Malagos being slain. Right, so I believe that these mage hunters are supposed to be blue dragon operatives or something that were killing people who use magic. I hate that this is skinnable. This is a sentient creature, guys. But yes, I believe that they were sent by Malagos to kill mages. The Nexus War is a big battle that happened or something between Malagos and the middle races to try and stop them from using magic. But Azeroth is a very magical place, so it is quite hard to not use magic on this planet. And so, as you can imagine, the mages of Dalaran were not too pleased by this idea of no longer having magic. They teleported their entire city here to stop Malagos, and also because obviously rerouting all of the magic in Azeroth was not exactly good for the planet. So as a aspect, he was kind of failing his duties at this point that he was tasked with by the Titans themselves. There are a few reasons why Malagos went crazy. We may learn them in this story, so I don't quite want to say them just yet. Anyways, we picked up a strange device. Picking up the strange device, you are certain that it is magical in nature. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to connote any other kind of use. Perhaps the Archmage back in Star's Rest to the east of Moonrest Gardens will be able to tell you what it is for. Accept the quest. We need one more mage hunter. Looks like we're gonna fight two at once. Sorry, I have hiccups. I don't know where they came from. When we get new bracers, we'll be doing so much more damage, guys, I promise. Anyways, let's go back to the base of operations. We'll say this sounds here. It's relaxing as the last place we were at. Not the last place we were questing in, the Badlands. That wasn't exactly relaxing, but on the long walk that we took, we went through some of the pine forest areas that were in, I don't remember, it's above Arathi Highlands, the hinterlands, and that was very nice sounding. This place actually makes me feel cold. Actually sitting down and I feel like shivering. Anyway, prevented the accord between the blue dragonblite and the Ethereum.
Be careful.
Unfortunately, that Garmosh indicated that the accord had already we now. Exciting. This is a teleportation device. If I had to guess, I'd say that it leads to the Surge Needle platform floating above the Moonrest Garden to the west. I need you to use it to investigate what's up there. It appears that the device works both ways, so you shouldn't have to jump off. I expect that once you teleport to the top of the Surge Needle, there will be some sort of apparatus on it to observe. You should be able to use the teleporter from anywhere within the gardens.
Light bless you.
Interesting. We were given some gloves. No, actually this is a helmet. Dang. It's not better than what we have on then. That's unfortunate. Well, we will go hand in this quest first. And then we will probably use that teleporter to go to the top of the Surge Needle. See what we can do from there. See what kind of destruction we may wrought from it. Hello. Very well. Satisfied my request, if nothing more. Thank you, Night Elf. Oh, they have another quest. There is one last thing that I would have you do, Aaron, the Night Elf. I would have you destroy Archimedes, the sorcerers to the west. Used that giant device in the sky to bore a massive pit into our resting place. When they did that, they unleashed a monstrosity. I would not care if it were only a concern, but Archimedes feeds upon the spirits of the dead. You will put an end to it now. Alright. That seems important. Let's go do that first. We don't want them eating any of the dead people, guys. That's just rude. Oh no, we may be stuck. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, we might be okay. Never mind. Oh. You know what? Fine. Fine, guys. Thing is fine. So, yeah, oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Let's use our leech abilities now, shall we? Oh, we're fine, guys. We're fine. My god, that was close. Alright, did it. We're actually supposed to go up to the top of this, so let's use the teleporter right now. Do I have any sort of healing thing on me? You can eat this cheese. I'm too low level to eat cheese, guys. Wow. That stinks. Wow. Okay. Well then, I guess I'll just teleport. Let's go. Am I being attacked? No. Okay. Oh. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt. This is awkward. Object on the Surge Needle. I don't see any object on the Surge. Oh. Okay. Alright then. I guess we did it. Hey, leave me alone. Do we jump down? Hey, remember she said that we probably wouldn't need to jump down, but I don't see another way down, guys. Then again, I also can't seem to jump off. What am I supposed to be doing? Wait. these mages, get rid of them first, and then have a clearer idea of what we're allowed to do up here without being interrupted so rudely by people who are just doing their jobs. Don't they know this is my job now? Get out of here. I care not for your magic. You silly little sorcerers. Be gone. There we go. Now is there a way to get down from here? Please. Maybe I broke the quest. I could have. I am very good at breaking quests in this game. Not that I want to be, it just kinda happens. Let's see. Is there anything it says? Doors return. To the image. The archmage. Yes. Yes, I would love to. How do I do that? Oh well, can we just blow this? No, I'm not close enough to use that. God damn it. I don't want to use my hearthstone, guys. Oh wait, can I use this again? Oh, it's in my bag. I'm a dumbass. Alright. Let's go hand in this quest to the spirit. They said this was the last thing they would have us do. You have my deepest gratitude, Aaron. If you haven't already, should alert your betters to the danger the blue dragonblite has unleashed by blowing apart the ley line anchor underneath the gardens. They threaten to destroy us all. No more quests from him, I guess. Shoulder plates, they're worse than what I have on. Fortunate. So, as I guessed, this storyline will involve dragons. More specifically, the blue dragons, which makes sense considering what I mentioned about the Nexus War a little earlier. I wonder if we'll get into any of the other dragonblites we'll hear, because they all have their own little shrines.
Farewell.
You were describing this projection. That's a projection of Arcura. Of the Acronomicon. The Archmage shows of concern is quickly met behind impressive contents. I'm sorry, I'm very bad at reading. The Arcanomicon. It's like a Necronomicon, but for arcane, I guess. It's a map of all the magical ley line intersections in the world. The blue dragonblite has been using it to find and destroy ley line anchors to send the magical power back to the Nexus. The question is, why is the path of destruction leading east when it should be leading west instead?
Be careful.
I don't know. Because on the beach, the mage forces are active on the glittering strand to the south of the Rest Gardens. My guess is that you find a heavily guarded focus on that beach, and the captain is in charge of it. No doubt the captain will have some sort of controlling device on their person. Get the controller, sit on the forces. Then any luck, be able to get some more information about what they're really up to out there.
Safe travels.
Alright. No, we have this quest up here that I haven't done yet, but I keep running off, so let's do it very quickly. It was one that I took last time to put some water on corpses. is our duty to protect nature, I suppose, so it makes sense, guy. What about these birds? No, it looks like it's just for the elks and the bears. Right. Blighted elk 2-6. So, as you can see here, while I'm in combat, I'm not making any sounds because I've turned off the combat sounds, the sound effects, so things like our Hearthstone won't make the teleportation sound anymore. I don't know if you would rather it have the sound on or not. Let me know, because I want to create the best experience, but also an immersive one, I suppose. But I don't want it to be too distracting. If people are listening to this in the background to just relax, or you're trying to sleep, whatever you're using it for. I'm not sure exactly how, but I should set all the audio levels at. I'm new to all of this. I know my mic's not the best mic, and I know you can hear my computer in the background a bit when I talk. I am going to try to get a better setup if this channel ends up getting a small following. But for now, obviously, I'm just kind of doing this for fun. Because I like ASMR, and I like this game, so I figured why not do both at the same time. So, if you guys have any suggestions, then feel free to voice them. I will try any kind of advice that I'm given to make this better, and it would be greatly appreciated. The mic I have right now isn't really the best mic ever. It is a Razor, I believe. So, I know that there are a lot of better mics. I know the Blue Yeti is apparently very good, but I can't exactly afford to buy one right now. Hopefully in the future, I've actually wanted to start a channel like this for quite a while, but always thought I just put it off because I was busy with work. Or personal things, family stuff coming up. But I've come across having a bit of free time here. Anyways, we have done what we can for the creatures of the land. Now we must take direct action against those that caused this. Oh no, we have to kill the cultists. Okay, we'll do that too, I guess. We're gonna focus on the quest line that we've already been given though. It's this defender one. It's for a dungeon. We're gonna continue with the quest line that we were given. We also have a quest to go to Dalaran that we have not done yet. I think we have a point, don't we? Yes, we do. Oh, more movement speed and haste. Give it to me. As I mentioned before, I think I will be doing just kind of a speed and leech build for this warrior, because I like it. Not really trying to be best in slot or anything. I probably won't be doing dungeons on this character, or even playing them late game, really. This is just for the purposes of this series for now, and I will likely be using several characters for the entirety because there's so much content in the game that I will outlevel all this stuff, and it will no longer be very fun to play because I'll be one-shotting everything. So I will probably end up restarting quite a few times, guys. I don't know if you would all be interested in seeing me do mythic dungeons on characters. Doing ASMR, I feel like it's kind of counteractive because I will likely have perks and raids and endgame content. I just don't think it's a very good ASMR thing. We got a letter home. Find the letter, scratched in the line. Or Rose, it reads, Father, I'm sorry for disappearing on you. If you read this letter, then I am dead. I've been forced to work for Malagos' army under threat that our family would be killed if I didn't. I feel so ashamed. If there is anything that you can do to fight them, don't worry about me. I have them. I'm sabotaging them from the inside. I love you, Daddy. M. Commander Sia, Azure Steel, wanted to see this. Well, that's interesting. What are we doing here now? So, I guess we learned a little bit more about these Junter people. Looks like some of them are actually being forced against their will to work for Malagos. I did not know that. That's no bueno, guys. I can't loot this corpse. God damn it. There was a bag for a moment. What are you doing? What will use you to loot it? I'll loot you, then it'll loot both. Thank you for your sacrifice, sir. Did loot. Good, good. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this? Information revealed. Am I supposed to just keep killing these guys until they drop something? I don't know. Is that a blue dragon egg? Pulsating. I think it's supposed to be an egg. Alright. I also would like to have an ASMR setup where you guys can hear my keyboard clicking. It's got really nice sound. Right now I don't think you can actually hear some talking like this while I'm clicking, but it's got cherry brown switches, I believe, and they're very nice. When I tap them softly, I got them actually for myself because I was relaxed by the sounds that they made. Let's see what else we can have for talents here. Passives that I don't have to worry about clicking on anything. Passive. That's something we already. God damn it, guys. We might need to take a non-passive. No! Thunderclap. Blast all enemies within 8 yards. Use their movement speed by 20. That for 10 seconds. What? I like that. We'll take it. Alright, I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing with this ley line. Is this another thing that I have in my bag? My god, it is. No. That's why. Normally when there's a clickable thing, it'll appear on the side of my screen. But these, I guess, keep appearing in my bag only. Well, we did it. Now we can go back, hand in these quests, and get our rewards. And a little bit more story. As soon as I'm done recording this, I think I'm going to put a sweater on. I'm actually so chilly while listening to the sounds of this wind. And I also left the, I have a window unit, air conditioner, and I left it on all night because I was afraid it would be too warm today, that I need it on, and that it would be loud while I was trying to record. What a fool I was. It's so cold in here now. My dog, who's super hairy, has no issues, of course. Letter for me. The commander studies her face. Studies your face a moment. Suppose not. Must be bad news.
Farewell.
Oh no. And we sent you down there to kill her, didn't we? The commander shakes her head and sighs. I'm sorry. I'll see to it that the letter is delivered to her father, Archmage Melon Stormwind. Right away, don't worry. You won't be implicated. It wasn't your fault. Try to put it out of your mind. impress information upon you magically, not only do we know that they've directed the flow, the power coming out of the moon garden, the moonrest garden, but we now know that the power is being purposefully changed or charged in some way. Nope, changed. I was right the first time, goddammit. Just what are they up to with all that magic? I don't like where this is leading, Aaron. Not one bit.
Go with honor, friend.
I'm convinced that there must be more. Those OC. Each of them in turn redirecting the ley lines in energies. We still don't know precisely what they're doing with all that power, though. My guess is that you'll find another one atop the Lothral woodlands in the southeast. Once again, you'll need to find the person in charge and take whatever controlling device they have in their possession, as I am sure that each force has its own. Be careful, Aaron. Those woods are very dangerous. Alright. Have another quest, guy. Atop the woodlands is this way. No, wait. This way. Let's go. Oh, I guess I went right into a tent. Whoops. I'm just gonna use my numb lock, because it'll send me running in that direction, and I won't have to think much about it as we go. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to steer a bit, actually, never mind. Oh well. Oh, look at that. Arcane worm. It's a pretty model rigging. I went to college for graphic design and I learned about 3D model rigging and such, so now I'll just look at games under a whole new light. It really changes the way that you see things, honestly, because it makes you think about the detail and time and effort that goes into certain places and objects and stuff. Gives you a whole new appreciation. It also makes you critique things a little harder sometimes, because you'll sit there and be like, I could have done this better and I barely have experience. But let's try a thunderclap. Yes, I like that a lot. I feel like warriors are probably one of the least magical classes in World of Warcraft, I guess. Monks too. I think that warrior is probably one of the characters that people could relate to most, though, because there's no really crazy, insane, like, different thing that makes a warrior versus being like a normal person, I guess, other than the determination and strength. So I guess anybody could really be a warrior if you tried hard enough and learned how to use swords. They really are kind of the generic fantasy race, or fantasy class. That's fine. That's why Cousin played one. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, do we have another ring in our bag that we can use for this? No. Anything clickable, please. Great, I'm stuck again, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing in this game ever. Daily line, focus control amulet. Is the focus control amulet? Do I have a ley line focus control amulet on me? Was I supposed to pick it up at the camp or something? Oh, we need to do this quest because it'll replace those crappy arm bands that I have on that I was just complaining about too. Wow. Of course, for the story, obviously. It is why we're here, after all. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. I mean, I know what we're supposed to be doing, I just don't know how to achieve what we're doing. I just know that we have to be in this general vicinity. Is it here? Maybe I was too close. Maybe it's actually over here. Guys, I think I might be lost again. Why is this always me? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am super cold, guys, so I'm actually gonna end it here. I'm gonna go put on a sweater, look up what I'm doing wrong with this quest, figure it out, and in the next episode, we will complete this quest. I'm so sorry. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like if you wish. Put a comment down below what kind of series you might want to see next.